What's up with the Sickness.net? It's your boy Coop, man. We right back at you with another interview. This time, man, we got some good game on here, man. OG, man, for real, you know. Go ahead and introduce yourself, G. Tell people who you are, man.
Oh, man, I go by the one and only, the original Los Angeles Peace Spitter, the party rockin' player, Tweed Cadillac, baby.
You mentioned you the first Peace Spitter, man. You want to talk about that?
Well, I wasn't the first. I'm an original, man. I'm in that elite class. You know, Too Short came out before I did, but I'm like right along in that era. You know, I'm the first Peace Spitter from Los Angeles. You know, I'm the first rapper to have on a mean coat from the West Coast, man, in the video back in 1992 before Puffy did. So it is what it is.
That's right, man. You catch these people up on their history. And, man, 1992, like you mentioned, man, Tweed Cadillac, Player Ham, Penthouse Players Clique, man, Ruthless Records, Eazy-E, DJ Quik. Let's jump back in the past for a minute and talk about that, man. How did that all come together? And you getting the baddest man in Los Angeles, Compton, well, two of the baddest men from Compton to help y'all out on that project.
Well, you know, man, Penthouse Players, man, you know, was a lifestyle. It wasn't just a rap group. I was a player before I was a rapper. So, you know, we was wearing that name on our backs for years through affiliation of people I knew. One of my people knew Eazy. He shot him like a little demo. Eazy dug us. We was from the West Coast. We was from South Central. I am not from Compton, although Quik and Eazy I'm from South Central Los Angeles. So to this day, I mean, we're one of the biggest groups to ever come up out of South Central LA. So, man, I never want people to get it twisted that I'm from Compton. I love Compton. I even lived in Compton for a few years. My wife is from Compton. But I just want to make it clearly understood that I'm not from Compton. But anyway, just, man, to make a long story short, friend knew a friend knew a friend. Shot our cassette way back then, the Eazy. He liked us. Quik agreed to do the album. And he signed us, and shit, as they say, the rest was history, man.
That album went gold, didn't it?
Yeah, the album actually should be platinum status now, but it's out of print. But, you know, afterwards, when sales go up after, you know, even if you have an album, it can still peak and slow down, then it can pick back up. So actually, it's actually platinum status right now, and that's been over 25 years ago.
That is dope, man. That's definitely a trendsetter in this West Coast hip-hop, South Central, as you say you from. You know, you come from that era, which, like you said, Eazy-E, NWA, South Central Cartel. Right after that, man, it was a cold time during that era for Los Angeles music, and you're still relevant to this day. So I tip my hat off to you, man. You know, being able to stick around in this dog eat dog game, for real.
Look at it. Hip hop is a lifestyle, you know, man. It gotta be in you, not on you. So it's like, to me, I don't think it's really, age don't count in the booth. Matter of fact, that's going to be the title of my new single coming off my new CD called In the Cut. So I kind of look at it like, man, shouldn't be no age cap on creativity, you know. And when you got something to say, man, and with words in which to say them, you should be relevant, period. So, man, I'm just glad that, you know, the hip-hop community, man, still accepts my contribution to the game.
I'm glad you spoke on that, because that is a question that I had for you about the older rappers and the younger rappers and as well, you know. But you pretty much summed it up, so I'm glad you answered that. So you just mentioned the solo album. You're working on something new. How far are you into that?
Actually, I'm over 87% finished. We have just a few little minor touches, man. We got to add like a little bit of Lawry's here and there, a little bit of garlic powder, you know what I'm saying? And it should be coming off the grill probably by next month.
Who are some of the people you work with on there?
Well, I actually had the pleasure of discovering a new producer. He's real super hot, man. He goes by the name of Tony Ray. His organization is called Wild One Studios. He's based out of Fresno, California. And it's a very, very cool, comfortable environment to work in. He lets me be me. His beats are phenomenal. So he's going to be like a major producer. Also have a couple international collaborations from another cat by the name of Slizzy Beats. He's out of France. He did a few joints on one of my last albums, but basically it's not that many producers. It's only Wild One Studios, Slizzy Beats, and I think I have one other track. Oh man, I forgot who did it. But it's kind of hot too. It'll come to me. I'm sorry. He goes by the name of The Bad Guy. He's out of Los Angeles as well. He used to be with an organization called the LA Zoo. I don't know if you remember them, Threat, and all of them came up out of that camp. But he's phenomenal, man. He plays everything. So he just did a joint with me and Rapping Forte, and I discovered a new group called the Pimp Council out of Flint, Michigan as well. So he added to the production, and as far as the vocal stylings, I discovered another cat out of New Orleans. He goes by the name of No Dose the Insomniac. So he's like, man, he's ride or die with me on this. So you'll hear a lot about him. As I said before, I have a new group that I'm the executive producer of. They're called the Pimp Council. They're out of Flint, Michigan. So they're going to be playing, man, a few intricate roles up in this project as well. A few other cats, man, that, I kind of want some of it to be a surprise, but, man, I try to reach back and touch cats that, really serious about their craft. I wasn't looking for no name brand dudes. I wanted some cats that could really respect the game and bring a contribution that I could be proud of as well as them.
Dope. So you say next month, hopefully?
Yes, hopefully we'll actually guarantee. Like I said, we like 87% finished. Would have been finished a little sooner, but, a few events coming up here and there. So it's like, yeah, we almost done, man. The grill is smoking, man. We're about to go and slap it off the grill, man, and, put it on y'all tables very, very soon.
And the name of that album again?
It's called In the Cut.
In the Cut. Tweed Cadillac in the cut, man. Next month, y'all be looking out for that. Please believe. From an OG, man. And he got new talent on there for y'all to check out. So definitely check that out, man. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday, day before yesterday, Quik was on Unsung. Was you any part of that?
Yes, actually, I'm featured in a few clips on there, man. Very fun experience, man. He was able to depict his life from then till now. What his forecast is going to be for the future. Basically, it was just to show the world that he deserves his props. He's put down a lot of artists. He's done a lot for the world of hip hop. He's done a lot for the world of music. So basically, I was honored just to be a part of that venture right there, man. I've got a lot of love from that thus far. Matter of fact, they had a repeat performance last night. I actually watched it again. And, man, it was very, very enlightening, man. So I hope the world, man, can possibly give us our respect, man, that we deserve after all these years of giving y'all nothing but dope music.
Your fondest memory of this rap, man. What is your biggest highlight that you could think of?
Wow, it's been so many, man. I really like the reaction that you get from fans. It's like, to me, those are the memories that you kind of cherish forever. As a matter of fact, just out of coincidence, There was a girl I met in McDonald's, like way back in the 90s. You know, she was a waitress at McDonald's. And I clowned her and gave her some concert tickets, and she actually showed up to the concert. She was only 17 years old. And she told me that she came backstage and she was chilling with me and stuff, and I left her sitting at a table with Tupac, and she never saw me again for the remainder of the night. And I really don't even remember that night too much, but she remembered it, and she was 17 years old, and now she's like in her 40s, and I just got off the phone with her. So just relationships that you can build along the way, and we can do good things for good people. They never forget that, and that's why I believe that I really have a strong fan base, because, you know, man, I'm a man before I'm anything else, and I want to always be a true man to all those that I come in contact with. You know, it ain't just about the rap shit. It ain't about no image, man. It's about being pure and who you are as an individual, man, and be able to touch people, man, and they won't never forget you. So, man, that's a very, very fond memory that I can really touch. And now it's like been years, and I'm still in contact with her now. So, you know, things like that, man, really mean a lot to me, man.
That's dope. That is dope. Can you give us would you happen to have a Eazy-E story that you could share with the listeners?
Yeah, let me think, man. It's been so many. Let me think. Well, I remember one time Eazy gave me some marijuana, and I don't really smoke marijuana, right? But I have some people that smoke, so I put it inside of a matchbook, big old giant bud. It barely could fit, and I put it in my pocket, forgot all about it, and I would say maybe I never wore that jacket again for maybe months and months and months, and I go into that jacket, and I find that bud, you know what I'm saying? It was like, wow, I forgot all about it. But Eazy was a cool cat, man. You know, man, he's the only dude I know that would come to South Central L.A. in a $75,000 car by himself with no bodyguards. Feel me? Come right through the spot, chill with us. Man, he was a real cat, man. I don't know no other high-profile people that would have did that. You know, he knew he was safe, man, with us. But the point is, he made that effort to, you know, go above and beyond the relationship of a record company and an artist. You know, man, he was a friend.
Yeah, I think so. You got the end. It's 25 years later. The NWA movie is about to be for us all to see in a couple months. What are your do you have any expectations for the movies? What is your opinion on it right now?
I just hope that they can depict the realness as it was, you know, and don't really turn it super Hollywood. I kind of felt how Ren was coming when he had a little disagreement about how his name wasn't depicted in the trailer. It's like, come on, man, when you're making a big-time Hollywood movie, how the hell are they going to forget to put your name in there? I thought that was kind of disrespectful as well, though. But apparently that got ironed out. So I just hope that they show everybody in their best light, man. And maybe keep the shit 100% real, man. You know, and don't fluff it up Hollywood style. And I think, man, it should be a good, enlightening movie, man. I just wanted it to be as close as what the truth was, man.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are with you on that one as well, who've probably been around that time. So, man, 25 years later, platinum status. You know what I'm saying? You work with the best. You've been around the era from the times of NWA to the Death Row to now. What do you got to say about today's West Coast hip hop?
Well, there's various artists, man, that feel that their contributions are kind of being ignored too. It's hard, man, when you think about the powers that be, especially, you know, in Los Angeles. when I got to give it up for K-Day for at least playing that type of music, and now the new 92.3 got Big Boy over there. So I believe a lot of doors are opened up for a lot of the artists that really wasn't getting no radio play. You know, they were doing shows around the city and stuff, but, you know, the game is now, man, ain't really nobody selling no records without that fan base. So hopefully, man, a lot of cats, man, that I respect and knew about, like King T and, you know, and Pomona Pimpin' Young and Big Hutch, they'll have a chance that everybody could be able to shine and come back, man, you know, in a real way, man, you know, not to just bring the West back, but individually get some light shed on their careers, man, because they've been putting it down for years as well, you know.
Indeed. You mentioned radio, man. You are you still running your internet radio show?
Well, actually, I've been on hiatus because Quik took me on a few tours with him. Well, not tours, but a few shows I've been doing. So I've been kind of like on hiatus after I dropped this album, man. If the powers that be, man, I will be back. And I just confirmed Denise Williams. She'll be one of the first guests that I come back with, because that's really what my transition. I was actually just trying to just do my radio show, my oldie show, you know, so then I could just ease up out of rap. But, you know, Quik kind of looked out for me. He threw me on this new Midnight Life album on a track with me, him and Sugar Free. So it kind of got, you know, the spotlight back on me. Then I went to the How the West Was Won concert and the Crush Groove concert with him and rocked out. So I kind of got that spark again, that feeling again. That's basically what inspired me to even go back into the studio and do a new album. Still had a lot to say, but I was content just being a radio host. But then once I got, you know, back on that stage, I realized, damn, I kind of missed it. And then, you know, man, Wild One Studios kind of looked out for me, man, with the, you know, man, with the facility. And it's like, man, why not? Why not just drop one more jewel, see what happens? You know what I'm saying? Stranger things could happen. Stranger things could happen.
Yeah, I could dig it. What? Why did we never get another Penthouse Players Clique album?
Well, that was it, man. It was various reasons behind that, man. It was a lot of it was politics, you know, internal shit, money. Man, it was various reasons, man. When Eazy got sick, man, a lot of things happened, man. It took me like 4 years to even get off that contract. And that's after he had passed. So it's like, man, it was a lot of reasons, man. And went on to do like a solo joint. I did a solo joint. We was individually working on another Penthouse joint. But, you know, without that major plug, we just decided to wait until the time was right. But in the meantime, in between time, we still do music. And was focusing more on his sons, the young giants. You know, they out there now kicking up some dust. So that's what it was, man. I went into the radio, so we just said, man, we're going to let, you know, man, them shine. And that's kind of what actually happened.
Could it be possible that it could be called back in today's time? It could happen now?
Actually, it could be, man. You know, man, anything is in the cards, man. As long as all the dots are connected and it feels good, feel right, I wouldn't just want to come back to be coming back. You know, man, it's like on this new CD I'm doing now, I kind of kept the hip hop, man. It's some player shit up in there because, you know, that's who I am, but I kind of want to make it fun. Every time I step into that booth, man, I want to enjoy myself now. You feel me? I ain't a youngster no more. I kind of want to enjoy what I'm talking about, you know, and I want to touch players like me. So I kind of kept this album lighthearted and fun. It ain't really no serious topics on there to say, other than the single A's don't count. So other than that, man, everything is going to be fun, lighthearted, just some old-fashioned West Coast hip-hop, man.
That's right. Man, I was online. I don't know. Being that you be around Quik and whatnot, I had seen something. I think it was a video with Sugar Free or someone, or was it High C, and they were talking about they may be doing a group album together and Quik producing it. Would you happen to have any 411 on that?
Yeah, it's been going down for like about almost 2 months now. Where it's like a completely different type of style, man. They almost singing damn near. It's gonna be kind of hot. It's gonna be hot. That's all I can say is it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I might have an appearance on that as well.
Dope. Man, in the cut, definitely next month is what he said. Any show dates on the way?
Yeah, I got one coming up July 11th in Fresno with Second and None. It's gonna be hosted by JJ Fad. So I'm in town as we speak right now, getting ready for this one. July 11th at it's called Fulton 55 Nightclub. It's in downtown Fresno, so that'll be like a really cool experience, man. It's a very nice venue. They just had MOP Buckshot Shorty gonna be there on the 25th. Slick Rick was just there like last month. He sold out. KRS-One the week prior to that. So man, it's like a cool little venue out here in Fresno, man. So we're gonna, man, go out there, man, and, put it down, man, for the Central Valley.
Tweed Cadillac in the cut next month, man. Any last words?
Hey, man, tell people, man, my skit and my intro got leaked to Japan along with the first single called Age Don't Count. So if you guys want it right now, it's available on my website, which is OGTweedCadillac.com. As I said, it's produced by Wild One Studios. So, man, you guys go to the website, check it out. Also, my producer has a beat website, if anybody's interested. It's called TrackTycoons.com. If you guys need some heat, man, any new and upcoming artists, feel free to go there, pick you something out. And I'm sure you'll enjoy it, man. West Coast at its finest.
Man, it was a pleasure, Tweed. I appreciate you reaching out, man. I've been a fan. I definitely bought the tape. I'll be looking forward to this new release, man. And hopefully I can catch you at this show in July.
That'll be great. If not, man, feel free to stay close, man. And as soon as we wrap it up, I'll make sure to send you a copy, man, exclusively, man, to you and yours. So you could tell these suckers that Age Don't Count in the booth, because I'm serving youngsters, man. I'm serving.
Indeed.
It ain't no skinny jeans shit around her. I'm finna serve them, man. I'm finna serve them. Yo, you got the original Boss Angeles Speed Spitter, Tweed Cadillac, baby. Fitness.net is up in the house. Pimp.